Going on? It's your man James back with another video. Of course, relentless, impervious determination to get to this bag and get this message across to y'all. We're gonna go ahead and talk about this right now today. We're gonna talk about this. Don't ever in your life again pray for this right here. Don't ever pray for this right here, this money. Don't pray for this. You understand me? You gotta pray for other things, and I'm about to tell you what to pray for. I'm gonna suggest what you should pray for. Once again, I'm not a preacher, but God put it on my heart. The universe put it on my heart to go ahead and spread this message because it's real serious. Because people don't really know what to pray for these days, and folks go to praying for this money, and you don't really understand what this money is all about. You know what I'm saying? So let's get right into what this money is about. You know what I mean? And why you shouldn't pray for this money. You got to pray for, different things. I'm about to get into it right now. First of all, understand what this money is. You know what I'm saying? Understand what this money is. You understand? This money is a dedication, you understand me, to this man right here. This $100 bill is a dedication to this ugly dude right here. Dude did amazing things when they started to colonize this America. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what the people before this terrible looking dude with the perm, what they were already doing before they brung this note of debt into this world. You understand me? And what this is all about. Now, first of all, we gonna do some science before I get into what you should pray and why you should not pray for this. I'm not gonna take a lot of your time. It's gonna take about 15 minutes for me to break this down, and I'm gonna be out your way. First of all, you understand me? This is built and this was made for a particular people. You understand? This was made for a nation of individuals to barter goods. You understand? When you pray for this, you understand this is idol worship. You understand me? You see who's on here. You understand? You see what this is about. You know what I'm saying? Now I want to show you something real quick. This has Jackson on it, right? But then, you understand me? I got a penny right here. You're saying I got a penny and $100 bill. This penny got Abraham Lincoln on it. Almost worthless. You understand me? This penny was, you understand me, set and marked for a person who they considered to be the first mixed or African-American president. He got the worthless denomination. You know what I'm saying? This man got the most expensive denomination. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just leave that with y'all right there. The penny, and on top of that, because they felt such a way, they made sure that nobody even carried this man's last name, the Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? The Brown, it looked dusty, it's worthless. They made sure that this man did not even get his name carried on. So you really not gonna ever meet a person last name is Lincoln. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not even gonna go off into that. But that's some, you know what I'm saying, for you to use. Don't pray for this. You understand me? This is a means or a result of something else. You understand me? When you go out here, and you must understand before they made this right here, it was people, Native Americans already here, already civilized, but they were praying for different things. Let me understand you. Let me help you understand what they were praying for. The natives and the people that's native to this land right here, before they started this democracy or before they started this federation and started making these notes of debt, they was praying for rain. They was praying for rain. You understand me? The natives was praying for good crops. You understand me? The natives was praying for good weather. You understand me? They were praying for a result or something. Not the end. Not the end. This is the result. Excuse me. This is the result of an action. This is the result of a situation. This is the result of an opportunity. This is not what you need to be praying for. So many times in our lives, we get caught up on praying for the money, praying Lord, bless me with some money. And if you really think about it, you really understand how this works, you're asking for the wrong things. You're praying for the wrong things, because God can bless you with this money right now. And it still is not the solution or the answer. God don't care nothing about this. This is a piece of paper with this man's face on it. This is a piece of paper with this man's face on it. And I'm gonna take it a step even deeper. While you praying for this, guess what it say on there? In God they trust and what they built. See, this is a direct result of them believing in God. What they built. And they showing you that they built these monuments. They built a federation. They built a corporation, all because they trusted in God. That's some light for you right there. I'm gonna keep it moving. So that's why, first of all, you gotta understand what money is. This is a note, a debt. This is a bartering tool. I want you to pray. We're gonna get straight to it. I want you to pray not for money. I want you to pray for opportunities. I want you to pray for doors to open. You see, when I get on my knees, I used to pray for money. And I get some money. I get some little money here and there. You know, I prayed for $2 million for over 20 years. Never touched it. I touched it in increments over my lifetime so far, but I never touched it at one time. People praying for the lottery. They invest their money, you understand me, but they don't get what they receive. So they pray, they spend their money, they pray to make $1 million, $2 million, $1 billion, and it never matriculates, because that's not how God works. And God will even put the $1 million opportunity in front of your face, but you can't see it because you're focused on the actual denomination itself. When he's showing you, just like he showed me, just like he's showing you, the opportunities to make this right here, to accumulate. You understand me? To accumulate this. This is about accumulation, because we ain't never made none of it. You know what I'm saying? We didn't make this. We accumulated. You understand me? So I don't want you to continue to waste your prayers on this, because you must pray for the opportunities. See, when you pray for the opportunity, when you say, God bless me with the opportunity to be in abundance of this, then that's when you start to recognize and understand the doors opening. Meaning that if you're in a bind, how many times have you prayed and asked God for you not to be evicted? Or for you not to, you know what I mean, lose your car, or whatever the case may be. Or for you to be able to take care of something financially. And then that phone ring and somebody say you got a good job, you got a new job. Or that phone ring, or you check that mailbox and there's a check in there from, you don't know where it come from. It just came out the blue. You got a text, I got a text return check from 3 years ago last year. I'm like, where this come from? You understand me? Or, you know what I mean? Somebody come with an opportunity, just call you on the phone and say, hey, I need your help on something. I got, you know what I'm saying, $1,000 for you. I got $200 for you, whatever the case may be. You must start praying for the opportunities, because this is a result of your prayers for opportunity. This is a result of it. God don't care nothing about that. He wants you to be in your purpose. You understand me? So when I ask God, I say, God, I really want to be in abundance. I really want to take this money to the next level. He says, continue to, he put the blessing right in front of me. He said, continue to speak online to other people to encourage them. The money gonna come. The money gonna matriculate. You don't have to worry about that. You don't know who's online, who see this, who say, let me help that brother out. Let me bring that brother over here. Let me do this. Why? Because you gotta, I prayed for the opportunity, not the money. I pray for the doors to open, the influence of the people. Let my influence, let my will overcome those individuals that's in position to put me in a better position, so I can accumulate this. You know what I'm saying? So I can accumulate this. You understand? Because guess what? In God, we trust. In God, I trust God. He gonna make it do what it do. You understand? And when you move in that type of fashion, you ever see somebody that's so bent on money and they always miserable? Not only is they miserable, but they start to do evil things to get this, to accumulate this. So that's why you hear the saying from usually it's poor people, usually it's our family members that's not doing so well, that money don't mean nothing to them, or money is the root of all evil. I done heard so many big influencers and so many of these podcast guys say that's not the way you have to think about it. You understand me? Because it's not the money that's evil. It's the lack of being able to accumulate this that leads to evil thoughts that put people in position to want to do evil things to get this money, to accumulate these notes. See, but you don't have to, when you fully understand and get the full understanding, not to pray for money, but to pray for the opportunity. And then when you become whole and when you become enlightened and be able to have that discernment on to see when the opportunity is there for you to advance, then you stop even thinking about busting moves. Then you stop thinking about doing things that's going to put you in situations to where you ain't going to have no money. You're not going to get no money like that. You understand me? You must stop praying for money. Lastly, understanding your circumstances. You understand? You might be already in a position where you're going to get some money, where you're going to, you're going to be of abundance. But you're so worried about what you're making, how much you're making, that you're not even giving it your full talent or your full being, you understand me, to be able to accumulate more. You have to understand God put a lot of y'all and a lot of us already in the position. But we can't see it because we focused on, are they only paying 25? Or they only paying 19? But if you just step outside of that, thinking about this, understand your purpose and how gifted you are, that this is not even your currency. Your currency is your spirit. Because guess what? They pay us for our talents. They pay us for our talents. But our talents is our real currency. Nobody can create like us. Nobody can do the things that we do. Like I always say, if you took all the money away, who will be the wealthiest people in the world? Who will be the most lucrative individuals in the world? You know what I mean? Think about that for a second. Money putting people in position that has no talent, no direction. But guess what? Their forefathers put a system in place that will help benefit the way they think, the way they move. And that's why a lot of y'all have problems accumulating this, because it was never meant, it was never a doctrine or never a situation for you to accumulate it anyway. It was for a different culture to be able to accumulate it because they set it up on how the way they think. That's why we would never truly fit in to this democracy, because we are spiritual based, talent based, carbon based, you know what I'm saying, universal based individuals. Stop praying for money and start praying for the opportunity. Start praying for the doors to open. Start praying for God to show you and put you around the right like-minded individuals to help you get to the next level, so that you can accumulate this, so that you can put this together. Because if you don't know how to put this together with some discernment, then you're always going to have a broke spirit, a poor spirit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we don't want, because it's not about money. It's not about money. I've seen so many people took them to the graveyard, and guess what? They left with nothing but their spirit and their soul. You understand? And a lot of them wasn't good. Some of them wasn't good people based off of they never had no money. And they couldn't really see past the fact that they couldn't get no money, because all they thought about is trying to get money, when they should have been a better person, gave more, you understand me, lend themselves to individuals in the most righteousness, and stop leaning into their own understanding. They would have got more money. They would have had more money. You see the people, the billionaires, they live in abundance because they understand the fact of a lot of them They didn't worry about money. Bill Gates and them, they ain't worried about money. They worried about their talent. They worried about opening doors. They worried about the creativity of making a computer chip. They worried about that type of stuff. You see Elon Musk right now. He not worried about no money. He ain't worried about no money. He didn't worry about no money. He worried about getting around the people that help him create rocket boosters that could return back to Earth. And the people who he got around wasn't worried about no money. They was dedicated to science. So what I'm saying is, to cap this off, stop praying to money and pray for the opportunities. Pray for God to enlighten your soul, to enlighten your eyeballs, your mind, and your hearing, to be able to hear the things that you need to hear, to be able to see the things that you need to see, so that you can move in a militant fashion, so that you can move in a creative way. You understand me? Exactly what I'm doing right now, you should be doing too. Lending your, because all of us got the gift. All of us got the wealth inside of us. You're a wealthy individual, even if you don't have no money. And that's where a lot of people are so lost. And when they pass on from this earth, then they understand that it was never about money. This is their plan. This plan was made by them. That's why they face on it. Big. Why ain't none of our faces on none of this here? We never we created a currency, but it's invisible. It's called talent. It's called, you understand me, foresight. We got a currency. Because when you go to Africa, the most wisest, the coldest, most wisest individuals is the chief. They're the president. It's you know what I'm saying, the spiritual guys that pray for rain, that pray for crops. They're the ones that's held up. Not the person who got the most paper. Horse paper. Let's move on from that and create our own currency. And here's, I'm gonna get up off here after this one. I'm gonna hit you with this bonus and I'm gonna move. Now, this is not even going to be a factor, right? Because this piece of paper is now turning into a digital substance. It's gonna get so cold in the future where it's not even gonna matter about no paper money. You're gonna be able to control the money with your mind. That's what AI, Stargate, that's what that's all about. You're going to be able to accumulate notes with your thoughts, right? Because AI is going to be able to use your thoughts to accumulate wealth. And it's almost there. I know that's going to go over a lot of people's head, but I want you to rewind this and think about that. Because now the affluent communities, they're chattering, they're talking amongst each other, telling each other, don't worry about this no more. You need to get the Bitcoin. You need to get the Ethereum. You need XRP. You need to gather that, and you need to stalk, what they call stalk. You need to stalk that, and you know what I'm saying, try to build upon that, so that when they stop pressing this up, you see they already said that we're going to stop with the pennies. We're going to stop with the nickels. We're going to stop with the change. When they stop printing this up, then you're going to be based off what you're able to bring to this United States, this world. And that's what they say when he started talking about we only want the brightest and the best and all this chatter. You know what I mean? You got to read between the lines. They only want the best individuals to be able to move forward, to be able to enjoy this world. So I ain't gonna get too deep on that. I wanted to come with another, you understand, fiery video. Like, subscribe, share. I'm jumping off. God told me to do a video every day. And as much as possible, I'm gonna do that because it's something inside me. The wealth is inside me. The wealth is in me. This right here don't mean nothing. I'm gonna accumulate that just by giving you my talent. That's my money. So I'm cashing in right now. And I suggest you cash in. You understand me? It's 2025. Do what you never did before. Be who you never was. Enter into a new realm and stop praying for this. Because like I said, once again, in God, they trust. And that's they showing you by trusting in God what they built. So by trusting in God, what can we build? I'm going to let you set with that. James Mack, look out for the next video tomorrow, man. Are you built to last? Are you built to last? Tomorrow. Are you built to last? Yeah. Tap in with me. Thank you.